Hey Survivor, welcome to Ark Mobile Guide. It's a part 6 of how to play like a pro series, and if you like the content, please considering subscription to the channel. And thank you so much for watching and enjoy the video. And finally we are back from the ice area to our home, and it's the time to make a jerky, and I will show you how to make prime meat jerky and cooked meat jerky. So first we need to build that preserving bin. I have one and I'm building one more. Why? I will tell you later. First build it. That not require so much resources. It's a smaller refrigerator which fuel use as a fuel spark powder and give you refreshing stuff of perishable item, and they stay fresh, last longer. So it's time to put a spark powder because they are used as a fuel. And you need oil, you know how to get that. And now we are putting that prime meat and that cooked meat inside this preserving bin, and you see that cooking timer over there, 35 minutes. And once that timer go to 0, your cooked meat and prime meat converted into jerky, prime meat converted into prime meat jerky, and cooked meat converted into cooked meat jerky. And that require 3 spark powder and 1 oil. So we have so much spoiled meat now. We use it to build more narcotics, and you know how to get that. If you don't know how to get that oil and crystals, watch part 5 and I show you how to go there in naked. And it's the time to go from stone age to iron age. Currently we have a mini stone based material, and we need to build some good quality weapons, armors, and that's required that smithy. But to build a smithy we need a metal ingot, and to refine the metal you need a refining forge or that furnace. That was not so hard to build. We are going to build one furnace or that refining forge. We have a height, but we need that height to build journeyman class raptor saddle. Now let's put all the stuff back to our storage box, and it's a time to build a refining forge here. But actually that's good location for smithy because smithy is bit larger, and this location look better for refining forge because refining forge not take so much space. And now we need that metal which you found by breaking the stones. We have some here and some to that our beach area. And let's spark, and you see that timer that not require too much. With the 2 metals you convert them or refine them into 1 metal ingot. So if you have a 5000 metal, that converted into 2.5k metal ingots. So remember that you will get 1. We need 5 to build a smithy. So because we have some time, so why not let's collect from that storage box other material which required to build that smithy, and wait to convert or refine that metal into metal ingot. We hunted so many animals, and by hunting that animals, like, you don't see any bigger pronto here now because we kill them, almost kill them all for that hide. And how to do that I cover that in the later videos, and it's the time to fast forward. And we have now 5 metal ingot. So let's switch it off and let's build our first smithy. Smithy is the must-have. You can build many important things inside the smithy, saddles, armors, etc. inside the smithy, and you can use smithy as a storage box too, because they store more than your smaller storage box. And we need that giant hatch frame too for our raft, and our raft making is getting so delayed, but we will build them soon. Oh, dodo egg, that will help us to make a kibbles later. And it's a time now to collect the resources. And we have time, and we collected enough resources for that hatch frame, and it's a time to build our first saddle to our raptor. And as I say, we are going to build that journeyman class saddle, not building primitive class, because we are using that raptor maybe inside the caves too, so that's require 1,000 hides, and we have that, and other some basic stuff. And journeyman class raptor saddle is ready now. That's much better than primitive class saddle, so that's why we spend so much height to build that saddle, and that help us in the long run. So let's give the saddle, and because we have the crystals, why not build a spyglass too? You know how to get that crystals with a primitive cloths, and it's a time to get a crystals, and why not build this hatch frame too, because we have all resources for that. And from that storage box I need to shift all the stuff inside that smithy, so it's go little bit easier to find and calculate the resources in a later. I shifted all items in this smithy, and let's build this hatch frame too. That hatch frame help us to build our raft, and that is a must-have for you, because we don't have any metal hatch frame now, so stone is helping us. So when we are wandering here to collect the resources, I found a very decent level pteranodon. I think it's 85 level male, but it's okay. That is our first flying dino, which we can use to fly from here to there. And that Dillo is down. Our gang just killed that Dillo, and you see that pteranodon land near to our base, and it's a time to run. We have one backup bola, and we just lost him, and he is flying, and now we need to wait until he land on the land. Lol. So I don't know where he go, but if he go so far from our home, that will be little bit tricky for us, and so we need all the basic materials as a preparation stuff if he go far from our home. And we are using our raptor, because why not, we give him so good quality of saddle and comfortable too, so we are using him. Her, actually she is a female, and that pteranodon is a male. Let's confirm, is he is our target? Yes, he is. And now we need to wait until he land on the land. He is landing, he is landing, he is landed. Let's take our ball out, confirm. Yes, he is target, and let's take our trank arrow out. I already shifted to trank arrow, and one, and bam, he is down. And now, because we put all stuff that kibbles, and you know how to make a dodo kibbles. I'm not wasting your time to show it here. Also, we covered that in a Raptor episode. I don't know which part, but find that video if you don't know how to make that kibbles, and let's put all the things inside. And now it's time because Pteranodon take so much time to eat, and because I don't want to waste your time, I just jump that video later. But why not? As always, we make bola for our backups, and that help us in that kind of situation which are come too close to us and we don't have a time to make a bola, and then that backup bola help us. Just like here, we found a Pteranodon and we don't want to miss that chance, and our backup bola help us. Are you female? Yeah, I don't want to kill the female. I'm a gentleman. Here after you have a hide, I need that hide to build a bola, and this time I'm making two. Why not? We have resources, we are a little bit rich. Not so rich, just kidding. Okay, so backup is ready and it's a time. He is taking a so long time. That stemming is so time consuming for us, and at this time Raptor is a much easy and quick tame than Pteranodon, but Pteranodon is obviously your first flying dino in the most cases and must have for you to tame a good quality RG. They help you to trap RG. You all know you should and you will know all things soon, but you need to subscribe the channel, so please consider if you like over that series. And that trike just stuck, but male, I don't want a male. If you found that kind of stuck target, they are really easy. I will show you how to tame that kind of trike. If you found stuck inside that tree, how to tame them super easily. Otherwise, with the primitive material, trike is not easy tame for the starters. And if they have a club or their family close to each other, they just tear you apart, and don't try to mess with them. Stay peaceful with the trikes in the starts. But if you are taking so much time to eat one kibble, and I don't know how much kibble you want because we don't have a soothing balm at this point, and I don't want to waste that ancient amber to buy one soothing balm for 85 level Pteranodon. It's not value for money. And because we have a time and we need to shift our trunk arrow, and we already shifted. Okay, so it's a time and he is eating his first kibble. Let's see how much percentage we get by eating one kibble. So 31.7. so if we calculate, we need 4 kibble, but we go close to 36% maybe by kibble, so it's not good idea or value proposition to give him a kibble for just 5%. So I'm just taking one kibble back and save them for later when we found max level Pteranodon. Because this male, I want to show you one good stuff. If you ride your Raptor, just go close, and if you swipe down your left side screen, Raptor just capture any dino smaller size, scorpions, arenio, dodos, into their leg and kill them, and they just can't be move, run or attack you if you just capture them inside your raptor's feet. That work with a smaller dino, that not work on a Carbonimus. And you know already, if you go too close to raptor, they also capture you into their feet. So raptors that move is really deadly, so be careful. If you are going too close to raptor, instantly kill them or bola them and run away if you don't have any good kind of stuff in your inventory or hotbar. And how to get that biotoxin? You see that jellyfish near the beach area, just go a little bit inside the water and they start following you. Take Go out and keep the distance safe and shoot them from outside. Don't use a melee damage, they just stun you and they paralyze you and you can't be run, move or do anything, and we don't have any good quality melee damage unit. So Ascendant bow is must for you, and biotoxin is the better and the best option in the game to feed sleeping or knockout dinos just like this Pteranodon. They increase 8 plus 80 torpor sleeping dino which you are going to tame, and if you are using a narcotic, that increase plus 40. So if you compare narcotic and biotoxin just giving double torpor to any dino, and you don't need to craft or do anything. You just need to go near the beach area, kill that jellyfish, keep your distance out. That trick is work. Just go inside a little bit water, they start following you. Once they come close, just don't run too far or totally out from the waters. Little bit stay in the water, and once they come close to the beach, just go out, shoot them and harvest that biotoxin. That is a worth it deal for you, so remember that. And in this area, you know where we are landed. Biotoxin is really easy because here is always and every, if you kill them, they just respawn very quickly, so you don't need to wait or go too far from your home to harvest that jellyfish or hunt them. It's easy to stay here and collect them and put that inside the preserving bin. And he is going to take his second bite, and I need to jump that video because that taking a so long time to tame that Pteranodon. So I meet you in later. And for the Pteranodon saddle, I'm sure you need a chiton, and how to get that chiton I will show you. If you that find a low level Carbonimus, hunt them, they can give you that chiton. But if you are in the position to go near the swamp area, don't go too inside the swamp area, just little bit outside, just wander and you get that Mega Neura. I show you later, and that help you to get the chiton in a great amount and some little decent amount. If you don't want to go that swamp area, kill that Carbonimus and they give you. I jump up the video, and Pteranodon is about to wake up now, and he ate all three kibbles, and it's a time he eating normal raw meat. And let's see how much percent he get a tame with normal meat, because we don't have any raw prime meat and no pronto in nearby area because we already killed them all, so it's hard to get that prime meat. So anyway, he don't need so much bites, maybe one is enough if we compare, or two, max two. And we feed them one biotoxin. I don't think we need that biotoxin to feed him, but anyway, and he is about to take his first bite of raw meat. Yeah, wow, just 0.8%, and he is taking again a time to bite one more for 0.8%. And if you take that boys, he get approximately 4% with raw meat. And how much time he take if we just taming him with normal meat? It's take a so long time, man. Double egg, Dodo, thanks. And we're not opening that preserving bin, because if we open that, our prime meat gets spoiled, and we are not opening that box until all prime meat and raw cooked meat converted into jerkies. We don't open that box. That's why we builded two here. All our items are in right side box, and jerky are building or converting inside left side box. That's why I built it two, and it's time. We don't need any biotoxin. We shifted all inside that preserving bin. Now let's see. Still need some time. All the day go, and night is also half gone, but still that taming is not completed. So taming take a time, and I always don't like to tame a dino in the open world, and because it's a safe area, I don't think any issues. But if you say to tame me inside redwood or in the swamp area, I don't like that idea. You need so much preparation, and if you found something about creature with high levels, you might be in big trouble. And who are disturbing us? Female Triceratops 90 level. I don't want to mess with you. Stay away from us, and we don't touch you, because if we touch that trike, they just smash and spoil our all taming. And thankfully he's wake up, so let's put him on a passive side because he is not strong at all. So come follow me, buddy raptor. Let's follow us, Pteranodon. And we are putting him here, and now it's the time to build Pteranodon saddle. And let's see, stop all, is we are in the position to build that Pteranodon saddle, yeah or not. You want 126 level, it's decent, not bad. I need to search saddle for Pteranodon. Where is the Pteranodon saddle? We are at level 40. I think we are in the position to open the Pteranodon saddle. Yeah, 38 level. Too close, buddy, too close. 38 level is so better. So it's the time to show you that Meganeura and where you found and how to get that chiton. So here is that Meganeura look like. That is outside of the swamp area, or right side, that is the swamp, and you see that flying creature here. Just take your bow out or sword if you have a sword, and kill them one by one. They normally in the pack of 3-4, and kill them. Take your hatchet out. You don't get hide from Meganeuras, you get only chiton and raw meat. So it's good for you, because we need a chiton and we collected enough, and we have some inside that Carbonimus inventory. So let's find if we found some. And here we found that Phiomia. You know how we get that and how easily would tame him with slingshot. Anyway, that story, you already know that. So I don't see any Meganura now, so it's time to go back to our home. Don't, as I am saying, don't go too inside that swamp. So we have all resources, so it's a time to build and saddle and give that saddle to our Pteranodon, and he is our first flyer inside our family, and he will help us for many things in the little part. And we have some height remain after building that raptor saddle, and we need more height now. So okay, we built it one primitive saddle because we don't have any blueprint for good quality saddle, and I don't plan to stay or keep that Pteranodon for so long time. So primitive is also work for him, and Pteranodon is not war dino, and it's a time to buy one metal chain to improve armor and experience our dino. And we have enough ancient amber by watching ad. And most job, keep your job doing here. I'm not giving that metal chain to you. Thank you, you help us a lot, and it's a time to give that chain. And it's time, why not, I'm show you that in that storage area, our store area, you see that collar icon, that bandana increase the 20% speed of your dino, 30 ancient amber required. That cone of shame improve the 30% weight capacity of your creature, required 55 ancient amber. That spike collar increase the stamina of your creature, 25 amber required. And that simple collar just increase the 10% health of your dino, 20 amber required. Bow tie, that increase the damage per second to your dinos. And metal collar 35, 50% armor plus 50% experience, 35 amber required. Comfy collar increase the topper of your dino, 50 ancient amber required. And the ultimate chain, gold chain collar, 200 increase. Near have ability of all that collars, but that cone of shame have one drawback. If you put that cone of shame to your dino, they not eat by themselves, you need to feed them manually, and we don't have 2,200 actually ancient amber to buy that gold chain. So if we see silver chain is good for us, it's cheap and it's enough for us. And if you see, without a gold chain, 59 armor, and that armor came from journeyman class saddle. And if we give metal collar to him, you see that 109, so 50 armor increase of our raptor. So metal or silver chain is a good and cheap to buy. And if you see here, that Pteranodon saddle have 25 armor because it's a primitive class, they don't have a good armor. And journeyman have 2 times or more than 3 times armor to your dino. So it's a great, always make good quality saddle to your warfare dinos. So I hope you like the video, and it's a time to say a goodbye to you, and considering subscribe to channel if you like my work. Thank you so much. I meet you in next video.